Well, in our previous lectures, we have told you what are logarithms. Logarithms are a way of showing how a certain number or big number can be expressed as a certain number when multiplied to itself how many times. Well, that certain number which needs to be multiplied with itself is called the base. Now, logarithms itself has many properties that makes calculation of even logarithms very easy. What are these? Let me tell you. You know that logs are written in this form, where log b to the base a is equal to 10. What does this signify? This signifies that a to the power n is equal to b. This is actually the exponential form, and the logarithmic form is written like this. This means that we get the number b when a is multiplied with itself n number of times. Well, we need to take some assumptions. Now, whenever we do log, we have to see that a should be positive real number except one. A to the power n, that is this. Or you can say the letter b. The number b needs to be a positive real number for every rational number n. So what do we learn? That a needs to be a positive real number and it should not be 1. b or a to the power n should be a positive real number for every rational number n. N should be a rational number and b is always a positive real number. So whenever we solve logarithms, we will keep this in mind. Now, you know that a to the power 0 is equal to 1, where a is, I told you, a positive real number which is not 1. So any number when we take the power as 0 gives us 1. You agree with me? Tell me, what is 5 to the power 0? 5? No, it is 1. So you take any positive real number and you put the number 0 as power to it, you get 1 always. Well, does this happen in logarithm also? Let me show you. Well, you know that this exponential form can also be expressed in logarithmic form. Do that for me. What will be it? Log 1 to the base a is equal to 0. Now we know that we take any positive real number here instead of a, b, c, d, any, whichever you want. Then the power 0, it will give you 1 only. That means here the base can be anything, whichever positive real number you want. So even if I cut out a from here, what will happen? Log of 1 shall be equal to 0 because a can be any base. So this is actually one property of logarithm. So whenever you see log 1 anywhere, you can simply write the answer as 0. So log 1 to the base a is always 0. So log 1 will always be 0, that is with any base. Whenever you see log 1, you can simply write without looking at the base as 0. Even if you see log 1 without any base, you can simply write the answer as 0. Now tell me, if I say log 327, like log 1 to the base 327, what will be the answer? Well, I told you that log 1 is 0 irrespective of the base. So this will also be 0. Now, one more thing. You know that any positive real number, that is a, when given the power as 1, it will give you the same number. That is normal, it's universal. Say 2 to the power 1 is 2. Take any big number. Say 1, 0, 3, 4, 5, 7 to the power 1. That will be the same number itself. So converting this to log, what happens? The base remains the same. And a to the base a, that is log a to the base a, gives you 1 always. So this is actually another property of log. Whenever you see the same number here and you see the same number in the base, you can just write the answer as 1. How? Just let me take an example. Log, say 25 to the base 25. The answer will be, just see that here the same number here is the same number on the base. So just write the answer as 1. Similarly, if I say log 4 to the base 4, what will be the answer? 1. So this is how we get the second property of log. Now there is another property of log. If I say that log x to the base a is equal to log y to the base a. Suppose we have log x to the base a and we have log y to the base a, and we have got the information that both are equal. Then what does it signify, or what does it denote? It denotes that even x is equal to y. For example, if I say log 4 to the base 2 is equal to log, say, b to the base 2. Both are equal and I do not know the value of b. Just by looking at this, you can tell me that the value of b is 4. If two numbers have the same log, or you can say if two numbers can be expressed like this, one log is the same as the other one with the same base, then x becomes equal to y. So this indicates that if log x to the base a is equal to log y to the base a, look at this, both have the same base, then x needs to be equal to y. See, suppose if I tell you that log 4 to the base 2 is equal to log 3 to the base, say, x. Then can you equate x is equal to 4? Then I can say x is equal to 4? No, I cannot say that because the base here changes. So you always remember that base needs to be the same. Then only you can say x is equal to y. Well, another very common property or very important property of logarithm is that logs to the base 10 are called common logs. Well, what are common logs? Well, you know that playing around with multiples of 10 is very, very easy. You can express a big number that is a multiple of 10 as the power of 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this big number is actually 10 to the power 6. So this is very easy. So what we do is, if you do not find the base written in any log, you take the base as 10. For example, log 100 is equal to 2. Here you are finding the base missing, and I told you that do not forget to write the base. But in any question, if you see that base is not mentioned, you will always take it as 10. Okay? So that is why logs to the base 10 are actually common logs. See, if you do not find the base written, you will have to write this as 10. You always take the base as 10 if logs are not mentioned. So these properties of logarithms will help you solve logarithm sums easily.